Hey lovelies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing you today how I got this lady on the left to the one on the right. If you are seeing this channel for the very first time, my name is charityosiberu and I am a professional and a full-time makeup artist and a YouTuber based in the city of Lagos, Nigeria. On this channel, I am everything beauty, lifestyle, and I share my faith boldly. And if you are a returning subscriber, hey, how are you doing? Thank you for stopping by again on this channel. So today I am going to be showing you how I started this makeup. Is a bit detailed than other videos. So this is a client edition. So on this day happened to be her birthday and she said, you know what, you go glam me up. All right, so as you notice, I started with the brows here because I noticed that she was pressing her phone a whole lot. So I wanted a situation where when I'm doing the brows, I have her head steady. See the way that I filmed her head? She was like, you know, moving her head too much. So I just found a way to secure her head in a way that is steady. So yes, there's no better way or best way to actually, you know, do your makeup. There's no better, you know, this thing they say the perfect way, or the fact that you started with skin first does not mean that it's the perfect. Whatever works for you per time. So when I'm doing client makeup, I study client movement and, you know, find a way to do it in a way that I, you know, get what I want without any excuse. So I went ahead to do her eyebrows. Here I'm highlighting the eyebrows just the way that I'm doing, so using the Beauty concealer, yeah, I think that's it, to, you know, highlight her eyebrows. So this particular lady already had like her brows microbladed, so somehow we followed the eyebrows in a way. So this is not my signature kind of brows, but it's still a decent brows. So yeah, we followed the eyebrows because she already has like microblading. I said it earlier. So I just went to softly, like, you know, clean out the brows the way that I'm doing. We in this particular day we did a lot of talking because it was more of a therapy session. So if you have not booked me for your makeup before, you might just be missing a lot, because I promise you I am the therapist that you don't know that you need. So it's always like a beauty therapy on my chair. See the way we were both moving, the gist was hot, I promise you, and was absolutely necessary. So I just went ahead to use the same concealer to, you know, kind of create a base for the eyeshadow. Same concealer that I used to highlight her eyebrows, I just used it to go over her eyelid. You see, she kept looking over her phone like a lot. The more reason why it was expedient that I started with the eyebrows, because this particular client of mine, she was moving a whole lot. So this is not a model, this is a paid client. This person was paying for a service. So somehow clients, you cannot actually like really get them to sit exactly the way that you want, but because they're sort of paying for this, and of course we're working with time, so whatever makes my customer comfortable. If it's gist, we're going to gist. If it's silence, we're going to be silent. Whatever rocks your boat, we're going to do it. So yeah, so I just went ahead to, you know, go over her lid with the brown lipstick on this Eye Magic palette. Trust me, makeup is whatever rocks your boat. So you can see a blush color and, you know, think that it suits your lipstick, you know, put it on your lips, just alter it anyhow you want, just be creative around it. So I just went ahead to, you know, set that cream base that I used on her lid, because that was a brown lipstick. So I wanted like a rich base, like a rich brown base without having to apply too much. So I just used the brown on this Blossom palette to secure that cream lipstick that I did earlier, because we were initially going to go for like a full smoky eyes, like, but I just realized that, you know, I needed like a pop of color on her eyes, because she showed me her outfit, so I just quickly changed my mind. So I wanted something that would really pop, so I opted to go for a more brighter eyeshadow. Yes, so you see, where initially was all full smoky, we're going to do all full smoky, but I looked at it that it's a bit, see, she was clapping. I don't even know why this lady was clapping for me on this stage. So I went ahead to use the silver mark, what's it called now, that thing they use for pigment, eye cream, no, pigment cream rather. So I used it on that base because I wanted the color that I would use on this palette to look like I actually used the pigment, meanwhile I actually used an eyeshadow. So this is what I do. This is a trick you can actually copy. I used that pigment cream to go over the lid first, so that when I'm placing the color, it pops a little bit more than it would have without having to use the cream. So yeah, this is a hack that I've cracked and it works for me. So for days that I really don't want to do pigment or glitter, I just do this technique instead. So yeah, I went ahead to pop this gold color on this same palette. For this particular look, I used one eyeshadow palette. So I just went ahead to, you know, put brighter color on the outer the inner corner of the eyes. I went ahead to, you know, just give that eye a bit of definition the way that I'm doing. So right, we were talking a lot in this video, oh god Jesus. Right, so I just went ahead to, and I promise you we all enjoyed ourselves. I, you know, just deepened the depth of that eye so that the color can really pop. So I just use the same brown shade we used to sort of do like I want to cut a crease, but to add depth around the areas that I'm doing the way that I'm doing. So this is a very you know, good style to start to do your makeup, actually to do your client's makeup. So yeah, because we started with the eyebrows, you might not see exactly what we're doing at the picture of everything we're doing because the complexion products are yet to come. So yeah, trust the process when you're doing this. One of the reasons I actually don't like to start with eyebrows, because it will not be giving me what I want here, but then I've always learned to, you know, trust the process. So follow me. So I asked her to look the way she's doing so that I can get to the inner corner of her eyes. Meanwhile, I used the Tehila cosmetics for the gel liner. That's the gel liner that I use, is from Tehila. Now we are going straight to the complexion product. So I first of all started with my skin prep. So I'm using this serum from Blossom Cosmetics. So this is a non-negotiable step for every makeup application. So yes, the fact that you started with eyebrows first does not mean that you should skip your skin prep. So I went ahead to prep her skin. This lady was talking a lot. I don't know why she kept raising her head, like, you know, I mean, that is the only way. She wanted to look right into my soul, obviously. So yeah, but it was such a great day. I promise you, I always love to have these kind of sessions with my customers where we are touching on life generally. So I went ahead to prime her face. Not to prime, is a crime, you already know the drill. So this is from Cosmetics, the Aqua Group. Yes, product I rave about. Yes, this is it, the Aqua Group. So I used it all over her face to, you know, ensure that my foundation grips onto the face. So one thing I like about this particular primer is that it's not just, you know, hydrating, it also grips your primer. It's like another moisturizer. So that's why I like to use it for everyone. Yes, so even if I'm going to go in with a mattifying primer, I might just do on the T-zones, but I like to use this all over the face, but of course avoiding the under eye. So I went ahead to apply the foundation. This particular look, I used the House of Tara foundation. I'm going to check for the shade and link and put it in the description. So I use the shade of House of Tara foundation. You know that I rave about that foundation a lot. so it's like my cheat code to this. I really want to, you know, achieve like a high-end result, so I just go ahead to use this particular foundation. It rocks my boat every time. I would say please try to get this foundation from the House of Tara. I promise you will not regret. It's worth every buy, it's worth every penny. All right, so I went ahead to contour her face slightly, like just a little bit. We're going for a soft glam, in as much as it's popping, but I love the base to be subtle, to be soft, to be clean. So I went ahead to contour her face with the House of Tara foundation, the medium coverage in the shade TF315, yeah, to sculpt her face and just do something a bit around her nose. So she wants like a subtle kind of makeup because she has seen that I'm a soft glam queen. So yeah, I just went ahead to, you know, do what I know how to do best. Here I'm applying the blush again from the same palette, the lip palette, that I Magic Lip palette. So I'm applying blush here. So I wanted to go a bit harder on the blush rather. So I said let me do more of pink, you know, to add warmth to this face. So yes, we just went ahead to, you know, add that pink on the area that I am adding it right now. So at this point she was beginning to, you know, love her makeup a lot. Like she kept looking at her phone. She was like, no, I love me some me. I went ahead to highlight the under eyes, T-zones, cupid's bow, chin, and of course the outer V of her eyes to lift her face. I don't know what we're talking about here, I promise you, but you know, but as you can see, she was really enjoying herself and having a lot of fun. So that's the best part of my makeup, the fact that I see my clients already, you know, happy before the finished, and you know, all, you know, kind of we've had a conversation that lifted their soul and all of that. See, we don't just glam face here, we illuminate the soul. So if you have not booked me for your makeup session, you're doing something terribly wrong. All right, so I just went ahead to blend out the concealer, starting from the forehead, the chin, and the cupid's bow. Again, I like to do the under eye first, last for this particular step, because I wanted to marinate a bit before I go in, because I want a fuller coverage. So yes, I just went ahead to, you know, blend out the concealer. As you can see, this particular concealer is almost her skin tone, but I did it first because I really wanted to build, you know how I do this thing, build my coverage or my highlights. I love me some really highlight. So yeah, so I just went ahead to so I went ahead to, you know, set the under, to bless the under eyes with this beauty blender from God, I've forgotten where I got this beauty blender, but this beauty blender has been rocking my boat. I love it so much. So, and of course the discussion continued. Then I went with the second step of concealer. I used the Revlon concealer here to achieve this brighter under eye, because you know me, I'm gonna go bright. Yes, I love the eyes really awake, the face really lit and lifted, and that's why I do this two-step concealer every damn time. It rocks my boat. If one step works for you, that's okay, but for me, we're gonna go real bright, not to clown yourself out, but as you can see, this is just a decent amount of highlight. In fact, these days I didn't even want to do too much like that, but we're gonna go light. So I'm using this powder from Beach and by Ageless to go over her highlights. Then I use this MAC powder to go over her face, the overall face. So I'm going, I don't know what's the shade of this MAC now. I forgot to know. But it's a MAC product anyway. So I went ahead to apply the powder bronzer, which to secure the areas that I contoured earlier. So this is where, tell me what we're talking about. But tell me what we are talking about that is so interesting. Look at my it's like now starring Africa Independent Television. This was a very parody kind of day for both me and the client. So but I love these sessions. It just sort of, you know, make me understand that you're enjoying everything. So I'm just using the finishing powder from House of Tara to go over the finishing part, obviously. So then she started to get a lot of calls. I told you it's her birthday, so we can excuse all of that. So yeah, then I just sculpted her nose a little bit, lined her under eye with the same healer gel liner, lined waterlined with, and just something really tiny, something not so dramatic. See, oh try, I'm good at this thing, right? Then I went with eyelashes. Yes, it was that time to apply eyelashes, and I used this lashes, forgot to know, but I got it from Makeup Quarters, but it's been rocking my boat. So, and now at this point I think the light went out here, and but we're almost done, and I'm like, okay, let's just quickly do this. And she started to get more calls. So I just quickly did her lip with the same lip palette from Eye Magic. So I did the brown lipstick. See, she won't stop talking so I can apply lipstick, but then we have to manage. But I promise you I was enjoying every bit of it too, because I entertained it a lot. Because tell me, who doesn't like a good therapy? So I just lined her lip with the brown color on the lip palette, the way that I'm doing quickly. Then I went ahead to put the pink, something to make her look a bit very, very feminine, very, you know, I'm a soft glam artist. I do not like too much drama, but for today, yeah, we're gonna maintain what we are known for, soft glam. Right, so I just went ahead to, look at her lip now. Every color I used on this lip was from that palette. So that palette's been saving, like, yay, she got a birthday present from a friend who came to see her, and they had the time to, have their happy birthday to you moment. So here we kind of looked for a way to make her look, child, look at that. So I'm not a stylist though, but you see, anything to make my clients look pretty. I don't know why she was frowning earlier. So smile, Joe. So, and then she went ahead to smile, and then of course I added highlight. At this point she has not used proper mirror. She has been using her phone to check her face since morning. So, but I told her that we were done, and she was like, oh nice. So that was quick. Really, was it? Because we spent too much time talking. So I highlighted her face, and then I went ahead to pop some clear gloss on the lip. Yes, so I popped the clear gloss here, and hey, this look, I loved it. Even editing this video now, like, that hey was for surprise. Like, is it me that did this thing? Like, blessed are my hands, for they do many wonders. So please, so if you have not subscribed to my channel, that now will be the time to please like this video, and please do drop me a comment, and please share this video if you love it. Yes, I know you do. Yeah, so I just popped some gloss, and look at the, tell me I'm not the best in the game. Ooh, look at that. See, gold, bright but really subtle. Like, this is my style, anytime, any day. Look at that. Look at that. She was so happy. Just like, smile. Come on. She had not seen her face at this time. She had not seen her face at all. But I just said, let me just take my pictures. I promise. Let me just take my pictures. I promise I will show you. And then I did, and she was like, whoa! Child, is this me? Is that me? She was like, oh no, I love my makeup. The background was really noisy. I would have omitted the mic for you to hear all that she had to say. Alright, see, she gave me a kiss. In fact, this kiss is for you people. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.